Hello and welcome back to more Pokémon Violet. Last episode we completed most of the Starfall Street story. We have like one or two cutscenes left, but I was like really hungry when I was doing that, so... And no. I wanted to wait for that. So we're gonna do that this episode and start kind of the final chunk of the game. Just give it a little drink here. Ah, there you are, Master Fabian. Oh, sorry. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. I would have been very, very biased. I'm just making sure the audio now is recording properly. What? Audio? What do you mean? I didn't say anything. Anyways. You have my sincere gratitude, and please, that moment of breaking the fourth wall, keep that between us. I just realized I have a bad habit. Oh, I forgot to read. I have a bad habit of rocking back and forth, so sometimes my audio is quiet, sometimes my audio is loud, so I'm going to try and stay in one spot as best as I can to keep that balanced. Anyways, it's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to start work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so, because of Operation Starfall? No, not that, because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Team Starfall? I got hold of it sort of... illegally. By hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, I see, that is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I'm really sorry, I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how to best proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master Fabian, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Okay. Okay. So do I just leave then? I'm like trying to figure out, like, cause usually... Unless I'm just mixing up the order of cutscenes, because it has been a while since I've last completed Pokemon Scarlet Violet, so it could be that I'm just misremembering the order of things. Because I know there's no point in me going to... Oh! Fabian! There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know where we first met. I'll be waiting. Oh yeah, you are just supposed to leave. Okay. I'm healed, right? Yes, I am. I was gonna say, like, because we can't really proceed until this is done. But yeah, I was, like, starving when I did this last, because it was, like, the end of a really long recording session for, like, Dragon Ball, Shadow the Hedgehog, and then, what's it? Dragon Ball Shadow the Hedgehog, and then the Pokemon episode. Hasta la vista. Doesn't that mean goodbye? The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? Honestly, that's very real. Sometimes the cringiest stuff is the best stuff. Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. That's great. The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Well, I mean, you proved you're capable of hacking their system, so I guess it makes sense wanting to get that person on your side. Director Clavel and that Gita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have an outstanding talent or something? Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. Oh, but you gotta learn. That's okay. I never seem to find the right words, but, thank you so much. You saved Team Star, and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. I don't think I have a need for that, but thank you. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So next time I'll be the one helping you, Fabian. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Now, that point on her wanting to help us out, keep that in mind for like a few minutes from now. So, we've now finished all the different story beats. That's gonna do it for the. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna go meet Arvin because we were told to meet him basically back at the lab where we first met him, way back when we finished the Titanfall. Not Titanfall. That's a whole other game. The Titan storyline. So now we're gonna finally do that, and you'll see why I did that in a little bit. It's a door. Seriously, you beat me here? I mean, you were just slow, man. Like, I completed 2 other story modes before coming here. Well, this is the lab. I used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid. There'd better be a good reason for calling us here like this. Let's find out. Everyone always says he's some kind of genius. Absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My dad, that is. But let me tell you, as a parent, he's the worst. L parent plus ratio. All he ever does is work. He never comes home. I don't have a single memory of him ever even playing with me, his own kid. Mabostif's the only one who was there for me. Always. What about your mom? Anyways, it's open now. Go on in. I want to get this over with. I think I might have the thumbnail. Oh, maybe this. There's a few options for thumbnails. Oh, maybe this. This is kind of neat. I need your help. Yeah, there's going to be a few scenes like that where the text goes pretty fast. I will try to read it, no promises. I'm currently at the deepest point of Area 0, in the great crater of Paldea. I have been researching the unique Pokemon here for a very long time. I'm asking you two to lend a hand and to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Turo's glorious research. Referring to yourself in the third person, huh? The final step? But there is something we need first. Something that can be found within that lab. What we need is the Violet book. Wait, do you mean this book? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arvin? This expedites things. Bring the Violet book to the deepest depths of Area 0. I promise that it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. I must note, however, that Area 0 is both home to vicious Pokemon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. It seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. We'd be fine. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come if you feel the need. I'll be waiting for you in the deepest part of Area 0 when you arrive. Powerful allies, huh? I happen to know of 2 people that would probably be down to go. Oh, excuse me. Area 0. That place is bad news. I was down in Area Zero that... It was down in Area Zero that Mabostiff got wounded in the first place. Down in the great crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. It's hard doing serious, Arvin, because that voice is inherently goofy. Are you gonna go? Of course I'm gonna go. And I'll come back with what's needed. I suppose he did ask. And I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on his own. So I guess I'm going too. Besides, I'd love to give Dad a piece of my mind. Alright then, Fabian. Outside. We're gonna have a Pokemon battle to see if we're really ready to head into Area Zero or not. How does that help? Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go! Which, considering I'd imagine we're supposed to win. Also, was that a rupee from the Legend of... Is that a rupee from the Legend of Zelda on Turo's screen? Anyways, considering we are presumably supposed to win, that is an interesting statement. Well, I just lost you. Guess we're ready to go. I don't think he should be that hard. We are properly leveled. Alright, you ready for a battle, Fabian? Yep. Let's do this thing! Excellent! You're ready too, right, Mabostiff? Bark. Ba-woof. Ba-woof. Woof. Yep, Mabostiff says he's ready. Wait, you sure about this? Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. But my buddy here's bursting with energy. You never know, he was so weak just a little while ago. Won't leave me alone, always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. It's been so long I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even if we always lost to that one student council girl, the battle fanatic one. Yeah, when you see his team, you'll see why he never beat her. Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. We're a brand new Arvin and Mabostiff, and we're feeling audacious and maybe herbaceous? Let me give you a taste of what we can do! Yeah, his team's not the greatest. Don't get me wrong, if you're not prepared, especially for the level, he could definitely catch you off guard. Did he use this? Yeah, I think Squilvet was on his original team. Ow! Oh, it was gonna take so long. Okay, it was only 2 hits. Let's do Play Rough. I don't know why I didn't do Play Rough, it's Stab. And it lowers physical attack. Okay, Greedent's down. I knew that he led with Greedent. I was thinking the Ghost type would help me out, but yeah. Oh, actually, you're Ground Grass. Does Grass resist water? I don't know if it does. And yes, I do remember he used a Toad School against someone. I don't recall which Titan, but I do remember seeing a Toad School. It definitely wouldn't be Power Whip. Let's try Ivy Cudgel. One of these is super effective. Well, it wasn't that, but it didn't matter. Scovillain. Well, we'll definitely stay in, because, you know, Grass Fire against Grass Water. Gee, I wonder who's winning that one. Garganackle. Guess what Garganackle's gonna get? He's gonna get a big ol' Ivy Cudgel. That crit was not needed at all. Cloyster. Okay, I actually should switch out for Cloyster. Let's do Hero. I don't think Cloyster should have anything that Hero would have to worry about. Aura Sphere. One shot. Mabostiff. You will terrestrialize, I'll stay in. I wasn't going to Terra initially, but I actually think Mabostiff gets Play Rough. So making myself completely resistant to Fairy, I think is the right move. Time to terrestrialize Mabostiff! You know what would be kinda cool? If they made a Pokeball in the next game, or actually, Depends when Legend ZA is going to be based time-wise, but if it doesn't work for ZA, then Gen 10, whenever that comes out. Ow! But it'd be kind of cool if they released like a Pokeball that looked like the Terra Orb. It just does a nice little reference. Because what I like so much about the Terra Orb is it kind of looks like, I don't know how many of you guys have seen Pokemon the first movie with like Mewtwo, but it kind of reminds me of like, you know, the like Pokeballs he uses when he's going to catch everyone's Pokemon. They're like solid black and have like a little eyeball on them. It kind of reminds me of that. I honestly would love a Pokemon that looked like that, but the Terra Orb I'll settle for. Dang, this is the strength of someone who could take down those Titan Pokemons, huh? Yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I do think we're gonna need some support. The Pokemon in Area Zero are super strong, and there are all sorts of weird machines there, too. I'd say we at least need 2 more people, somebody with champion rank level skills. And somebody who can deal with crazy tech. This sounds like Nimona. The student council president? You're probably right, that girl can take on any Pokemon that comes at her. She's a beast. Well, it seems like you've been busy making some pretty useful friends. I'll reach out to them and organize things. You just make sure you're there. The meeting place is the Zero Gate. The Zero Gate. It's a facility out on the edge of the Great Crater. I'll send you the info on how to find it, so don't keep us waiting forever. Here's a picture I just happen to have. Bye! Path of Legends. Complete. Oh, I didn't realize that that's when Path of Legends was officially done. But yeah, basically the reason I wanted to do Starfall and Champions, or the Gym Challenge story first, was because basically if it wasn't done before getting to that point, you'd have to go complete it anyway before you can move on. So to me, it just made way more sense to just go ahead and do it anyway, and then kind of have that cutscene. That way you can, it's the smoothest line of progression. Oh, I just realized something. Intended path? Yeah, right. This is my first time to like address it. In a bunch of videos, I had the hat. I don't know why I was doing this, but I kept like leaning on the desk, which led to my controller being right next to the microphone. So I'd be feeling like Sparking Zero, which of course requires way more button inputs than something like Pokemon, and all we would hear is, oh. I mean, obviously not that loud, and I think I cut around it as best as I could, but oh, in editing, it was driving me nuts. Hey, over here! This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Miraidon was born or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy it can finally come back home? Not that I really care or anything, Baka. Anyway, our new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. We should head in. The way home. Okay, I was gonna say, that's a very long time to hang on that one scene. You guys like the sounds of the rain here? Or any of you falling asleep? Any of you watching this will try to go to bed? I'm sure that was helpful. Whoa, kind of dark in here. You could just turn on the light switch. Heh. Hola, Fabian. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Sorry. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. She was like, I'm gonna go there, instant transmission. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy that wants to get beaten in a battle. Damn. But more importantly, why is it so dark, and where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Why didn't any of the light switch is just right there? It's like a standard switch too. It's not even complicated to use. You didn't need my hacking skills for that. Seems like they were on power saving mode. They were left idle. The screensaver was on. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings, which was code for I pressed a button to turn the switch on. Excuse me. Oh my god, so many burps. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. My name's Penny. I pretty much had that right. Well, hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in Class 1A. I like battles. Are you strong? You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Is tech whiz code for battling? You talk, like, way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Fabian. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Fabian, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my babostive and cooking and... biometric identification in progress. Hello, Fabian. I've been expecting you. It seems you've gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's... my dad. Probably. What? That's Professor Turo? Nimona, student ID 805C001, and Penny, student ID 803B121. Thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person, I think. Maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I would like to ask all of you to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Dad? Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Well, let's go to Area 0. So that was a lot louder than I anticipated it. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Why does he sound like a robot? Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Fabian, you have brought Miraidon with you? Yep. Thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Miraidon can fly? Well, glide, not really fly. When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff just like always. I can't wait to see what strong Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go! Whee! Wait, no, don't jump, you need Miraidon! That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? I guess we better go too. Aw, poor Arvin. So, I think this is a good time to end the episode, so this is going to do it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to leave a like if you've liked the video. Subscribe for more. Currently, at the time of recording, we're at 37 subscribers. I really think we have a chance of hitting 50 by the end of the year, but I need your guys' help. I usually do that call to action at the beginning, but to be completely honest, I forgot. But anyways, that's going to do it for this. Thank you so much, and until next time, take care, and goodbye!